closing the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Stateline Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, Stateline Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with Stateline Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. Stateline Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millies in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, and welcome to this edition of Mars Hill Minute. We're excited to be here in the foundation of our brand new children's building, student building. This part right here will be the student sanctuary where they'll have their worship on Wednesday nights. But what I want to talk to you about is what's coming soon. The steel will go up, the second floor will be built, and the children's wing will be put in as well. We're excited about all of that, but you got to take the details of making sure this part is right. If the foundation isn't right, everything else we build is going to have problems. The Bible tells us the same is true with our lives. We talked about a man who built his house on the sand, and one who's built his house on the rocks. And when the storms came, the one built on the rock sustained and made it through. How's your life built? Jesus says he is the rock. I'd like to encourage you to build your life on Jesus Christ and his teaching and be a disciple of Jesus Christ. I'd love to invite you to Mars Hill Baptist Church to learn more about how to build the proper foundation to build upward with your life. God bless you. Hope you'll come join us.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tenue Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tenue Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit tenekey.com.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment. Not for profit, for service.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, welcome into Summertown High School for a little bit of middle school volleyball. A little inter-county rivalry here as the E.O. Coffman Panthers come in to play the Lady Eagles of Summertown. So it looks like they're about to get underway. This teams have met once this year already, with Summertown taking that match 3-0, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't call that one, but it's Guthrie Mason and Kevin Wright, of course, is here. A lot of export stuff going on around the county, so people are scattered out everywhere. So luckily I had Kevin here with me. So we're about to get underway here as they give each other fives, and we'll get started up once the referees do their thing, and we'll get started. This should be a good matchup. It was close in the 3-set match that they played earlier this year. I think we just came out a little bit more on fire than they did, so we'll see. But this could be a back and forth all night. I believe Summertown's still undefeated. I'm not sure about Coffman. They might be undefeated or one loss. Wouldn't surprise me. They're a good team. It's very good to see both benches are completely full, no room to sit on either. That means there's future for volleyball coming up in the next couple of years. Waiting on liberos to come in. Make sure I got my numbers right on the Coffman girls' side here. Looks like we're ready. Looks like Carden Putman's going to get us started with our serve to get underway here, waiting on a whistle. And there we go. Ball's in there. Back row, good serve, dug out, passed up. Now the Coffman will just get it over. Putman will set up Phoenix Moyer, and she's going to be blocked by 15. That's Surratt. Nice block there from Surratt. Back to serve now for Coffman's number 7, Moore. Good serve, back row. Kelly can't handle it. She's going to hit that one up in the stands. 2-0, Coffman leads Summertown. Good serve there by Moore. Deep in the back row to Kelly. Another good serve, back to Kelly. Putman's going to get set that one. Outside. And we're going to hit that one into the net, does Franks. 3-0, Coffman leads. I was worried our girls might be a little bit too confident coming in, since they've already won one match this year with this bunch, and that can bite you quickly if you're not careful. Serve by Moore is a good one. In the back row, Jackie digs that one out. Now we'll get a hit, and that's going to be deep. Franks is going to hit that one out of bounds by several feet. 4-0, Coffman leads. So Coffman with the momentum, and Moore is on a hot streak here. She'll get another good serve. Back to Jackie. Kelly will come help out. Now Mason will just hit it over. Ledge is there. Now Putman will set the outside to Moyer, and she's going to hit that one deep out of bounds. So Moore still on a roll here as Coffman leads 5-0. Another good serve by Moore. Franks is there. Mason's just going to have to hit that over, and she just steps back away from it and lets the ball fall. Maybe somebody will wake up and play volleyball for Summertown sometime soon, as Moore is on another serve here. They lead 6-0. Serve is a good one. It's a floater. Kelly's there. Putman sets up on the outside. Moyer can't get that over right in the net. So Summertown struggling badly here early on. 7-0. In a lot of games, that'd be considered a skunk. Moore still going here. That one's a good one. To Franks. Franks can't pass it. Hits that short. Wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout here. And we get one. So early on, Coffman leads 8-0. We'll take a quick break. This is middle school volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, we're back as Summertown's still in a timeout, and Coach White is giving them a what for, I hope, hopefully to wake them up and get them playing here as E.O. Coffman leads 8-0 early on first set. Summertown takes the full minute, comes out. Hopefully they're ready to play volleyball now as Moore is back to serve again. Good crowd here in Summertown as both sides are pretty much full. Moore's serve, it's a good one. Mason digs it out to Putman. Putman back to Mason. Gets it over, she was blocked, gets it over there. Now Bird will just push it. Putman's going to set up Mason. Tip, it's good. And that'll be a point for Summertown. I think they're going to say 15 was in the net. Or they say 15. I thought she said 15, but she symboled 5 there, I think. There's not a 5 out there, I don't believe. So Moyer back to serve. Hopefully can get on a hot streak here. It's a good serve. Dug out. Mason's there, tips, but Lorelei Smith is there to push it back down. Don't need to one hand that one, coach is telling her, as Smith goes back to serve. It's a good one. It's deep. Kelly tries to handle it and can't, and it's going to go off the back wall. Out of bounds off Summertown, so point for Coffman. Good serve there by Smith. Set to serve again. 10-1. It's another good serve. It's deep. It's out. Good job there by Kelly to let it go. Now Mason back to serve. Need somebody to get on a hot streak if you're Summertown here. Good serve. Back row. Now Smith will set it up on the outside. 15 hit it over Surratt. They'll get over the top of her that time. Saved in. Good job there as Smith tries to save it in. Good effort there by Coffman. 12 is Hayes, who saved it in, but Smith couldn't get it over. Mason set to serve again. And that one's in the net. Got to get your serves over and in if you're down by 8 points. 11-3. Coffman leads. Back to serve is 15, Surratt, who's a dominant presence on the line, on the net. Good serve. Kelly's there. Passed up. Carden has to chase that one down. Jackie will just knock it over. Our girl's not doing a very good job of getting the pass for a set. Bird's going to hit it deep, out of bounds. Maddie Bird's definitely a good hitter on the outside. But that one might have been a little bit close, so she just had to punch it over. Lexi's back to serve now for Summertown, who trails 11-4. Serve is a good one. Tough pass. That looked like Smith saved that one over. Putman's going to set up Jackie on the outside. She'll hit it wide right, out of bounds. Point for Coffman. Back to serve now is Bird for E.O. Coffman. Serve is good. And Lexi's there. Set up by Putman to Ava. She'll push it over. Set. Then another push over by Coffman. Putman will set that up. Jackie has to chase it down and manages to tip it over. Good job there by Jackie. Then they're going to, that would probably been out of bounds there. They'll set up Carden. She's going to hit it deep, out of bounds. That's tough to come back in bounds and try to put a swing on it. I thought the other one might have been out, but somebody's got to be there talking to her. Back to serve again is Bird. She gets a good swing on it. Kelly's there. Just not getting a good pass up right now. Summertown is struggling getting a pass to the setter. Carden's had to chase down about every pass to get a set on it, and when you do that, you can't get good sets and hits. That's deep. Good job there to let one go by Moyer. That'll be long by Bird. Point Summertown, 14-5. Back to serve is Jackie, and this is who you want back there if you're down. She can get on a hot streak here and reel off several. Good serve. Coffman handles it well. They do the little loop around, almost like a C. Now Carden will tip it over, and that'll be a kill for Carden. Excellent recognition there to see that there was a hole there and just get a tip on it. 14-6. As Coach Megan's telling them, talk. Good serve there by Jackie. Ava's there. They dig it out. Bird pushes it over. Lex is there. Carden sets up Phoenix. Good hit on the ball, and that's going to be a kill for Moyer. Good set, good hit there. That shows what you can do if you get a good set on the ball and a good hit. It's going to be hard to return in middle school a lot of times. Jackie's setting up. Puts a good serve on it. That'll be an ace for Jackie. 14-8. Summertown trails still, but it's making a comeback ever quickly. Jackie's serve again. As I mentioned before, that's who you want back swinging at it right now. Good serve on the line. Dug out. Jackie's there. Gets a good pass up to Carden. Carden's going to set up Ava. She'll push it over. Lorelei to the outside, and that's going to be deep by 16. Mitchell. She hit the back wall with that one. Good set. Good swing on it. Just couldn't get it down. 14-9. Summertown trails E.O. Coffman. First set. Another good serve. Bird's there. Gets a pass up to Smith. They're just going to push it over, and they do. Ava's will set up Carden. She'll get a hit on it, and that's going to be in. Good set, good hit. We're going to get a timeout by E.O. Coffman as they lead 14-10. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today. Pat's Cafe and Catering.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, we're back here in Summertown as Jackie set to serve. Summertown trails 14-10. Jackie's on a hot streak here. She's got about 6 in a row now. Another good serve. In. Ace. 14-11. Summertown has crawled back in this after being 7-0 down in the very beginning of the match. And Coffman's led the entire match. 14-11 now. Jackie set to serve again. Another good serve. That's an ace. Tipped the net and luckily fell over on Coffman's side and just hit the ground. It's a tough one to handle. I got 14-12, but they've got 14-13 on the board now. Good serve. Dug out by that's not Mitchell. Sorry, that's Hayes. Now they'll just hit it over. Lexi's there. Carden sets up Ava. She'll tip it. Almost. Good effort there by Coffman to try to make it over as Summertown has tied it up. First set, 14-14, and Jackie's still serving. Serve in the net. That's all right, kid. You did your job. You got us all the way back into it. If you're Coffman, you need a hot streak here. If you're Summertown, you need to put the pressure on and try to get a little bit more of a lead. Back to serve for Coffman is number 3, Wu. That's going to be out of bounds. Break there for Summertown. Now 15-15. Kelly back to serve for Summertown. Good serve, back row, off the backboard, out of bounds. Ace for Kelly. I don't think her daddy taught her that. Serve is a good one. High floater, Birds there. Gets it to Smith. Smith sets up the outside with Mitchell. Kelly's there, set by Putman. To Mason. Hit. Kind of a weak one. Got to put something on it, kid. Putman there. Lexi hits it over. Smith off of her knees, gets up and gets it. Hit. Putman. Now Mason will push over. Smith manages to stay out of the net with that one. And Putman sets up Moyer. She'll tip it. Somebody's got to hit the ball. Putman back to Moyer. Moyer tips. Dug out. Smith sets it up. Blocked by Mason, but it falls on Summertown's side. Be a point for Coffman. And the kill will go to 14, I believe. That's Nielsen. Back to serve for Coffman is number 1, Librero. Ledge. Kelly there. Passed up to Putman. Set up Mason on the outside. She's going to hit the out-of-bounds pole. Point for Coffman. (17-16), Coffman leads. Another good serve. Jackie's there. Sets up. Carden sets up Moyer. Dug out. Smith hits it over. They're going to get a double on that one as I believe Lex and Scout hit it, but Scout had already hit it once, I believe. Moyer goes over to ask. I think what she's saying is they both hit the ball at the same time, which would be 4 hits, actually. Jackie, good pass up to Putman. Sets up Mason on the outside. She can't time that one right. Pushes it over. Smith pushes it. Got to have some talking. Mason gets a tip on it, and that's going to fall. Kill for Mason. 18-17. If you're not watching now, you're missing some good excitement from middle school volleyball. Back and forth since about midway through the first set here. Putman, hard serve back to Bird. Smith sets up, outside. Tipped by 15. That's Surratt. Kill for Surratt. Nobody was there. I believe somebody should be cupping there. This is Moore back to serve, and she reeled off about 9 earlier. Serve is a good one. Jackie's there. Pass, not such a great one. Franks is going to hit it. That would have been out of bounds. They choose to hit it anyway. Now Bird will hit it over. Jackie hits it right back over. It's like a lot of people standing and watching. Bird's going to push it. Phoenix. Putman's going to hit it over. Smith will set up in the middle. Tip. Point. E.O. Coffman. Kill for 15 Surratt. She's just finding everywhere that we're not. So we'll get a sub as Lex comes back in. Here comes Moore again. Good serve from Moore, the floater. That's a tough serve. Good serve there by Moore. Caught Summertown off guard there. She'll serve again. Deep. Jackie's there. Sets up Putman. Putman to Moyer. Good kill. Dug out. Little miscommunication, but they still get it over as Bird hits it over. Putman gets it over. Good hit there by Bird. Kelly's going to knock it over. Smith to Surratt. She'll get a hit on it. Jackie dug it out but couldn't get it high enough. 22-17, E.O. Coffman leads first set. Moore still going. We're going to get a timeout by Summertown. So we'll take a quick break with them. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Here at Fields and Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields and Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, we're back here in Summertown after the timeout by Summertown there. 22-17, Coffman leads. You need to get it out of Moore's hand if you're Summertown, and if you're E.O. Coffman, you want Moore to keep hitting it. Kelly's going to save it back. Jackie's going to get that one over. She does. Set, Smith, Surratt, hit. Moyer saves it. Mason's there. Now Jackie will hit it over. Good job there by Summertown. Oh, that's going to go the wrong way. Bird's going to save that. Mason to Putman. Back to Mason. Saved. Now Surratt will hit it over. Jackie's there. Putman to Mason. Blocked by Surratt. And then it's going to be hit into the net by Ledge. So Summertown gets out of the serve there of Moore's. Now Moyer's got to make up for some points here. Don't need it in the net if you're Summertown. Good swing. Ledge is there. Smith. Ledge will just hit it over. Lex is there. Set to Jackie. Good hit. Down. Kill. Jackie. Summertown. 22-19. E.O. Coffman leads. Good job by Jackie. Good set there by Carden. Phoenix will go back to serve again. Got to make a push here. Moyer deep in the back row. And a little bit of confusion there as it hits the ground. So point for Summertown, ace for Phoenix. Down 22-20. Need to get 2 more here and get it tied back up. Moyer serve. It's a good one. Bird's just going to knock that one over. Kelly's there. Sets up Putman for the set. To Mason. Tip. Good. Found a hole. 22-21. Kill for Mason. Now we'll get a timeout from Coffman. 22-21 Coffman leads. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, we're back. Summertown has trailed the entire game, went ahead a couple times, fallen behind. Coffman had an early commanding lead and then got another good lead here at the end. Both times Moore was serving, but Summertown has clawed back. 22-21, they trail by 1. Moore, you're back to serve. Good serve, deep. Surratt's is going to knock it over. Mason's there. Lex. Mason will just tip it over, free ball. Smith sets up Bird. She'll push it. Jackie's there. And that's going to be in. Kill by Surratt. Nice job by Surratt there at the line. She's been a force. Saw an opening and put a swing on it. Lorelei Smith back to serve for Coffman, leading 23-21. Serve is a good one. Kelly's there. Putman set it to the outside to Jackie. Good kill. Jackie saves that one. Mason's going to hit it deep. Good thought there. Hit. Somebody's got to get it if you're Coffman. Good job there by Mason and Jackie. That's a good thought by Mason to hit it deep. Ava comes in for Summertown as Kelly will go out. And Mason set to serve, trailing 23-22. And she hits it deep. It's not what you need to do if you're Mason there. Coffman leads 24-22. Surratt, good serve. Lex is there. The pass goes over. Surratt kills it. And that'll end the first set. A little confusion there at the end. They wanted, they're going to ask anyway. Well, hang on just a second. I've never seen a referee overturn one. We'll stay with it just for a second here. It looks like they're going to go on. Yep, she's coming down off the podium, so that'll be the first set to go to Coffman. We'll take a quick break, be back for the second set. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website, southeastcarriers.com, or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, back in Summertown as E.O. Coffman's taking the first set, and Moore is set to serve. And if you're Summertown, that's not what you want to see, as this young lady has about 14 or 15 serves under her belt tonight. Moyer blocked by Surratt, and they're going to call Summertown in the net there. Surratt is just dominating the net. She's beating them to every swing and getting up high above them and just putting it right down on them. If you're Summertown, you got to find a way around it. Franks, Carden, Mason pushes it over. Smith to the outside to Bird. She'll just hit it over. Putman to Mason. Mason pushes it over. Point, Summertown. If you're Summertown, you got to stop you wanted Carden to be setting you the ball, and you got to get a good pass to her. But right now, it seems like we've got people setting Carden, which Carden can hit the ball well, but you want her setting. Smith manages to save it inbounds, but nobody can handle it. That'll be a point for Summertown. I'll echo the coach for Summertown, as she said before the match, we can't get down 9-0, and she's absolutely right. Both teams good enough that if you get down 9-0, you're probably not going to crawl your way back out of it. Putman. Good serve, back row. Smith to Bird. She gets a good hit on it, and they're going to call Scout in the net. No need to be in the net there. You want to just block the hit, or at least get an effort to. Smith, good serve. Set to the outside to Moyer. She gets a hit on it. And that's going to go in and under the net. Bird was there to dig it out, but it didn't hit the net, so she just had to do what she could with it. I see several of the high school girls here. I'm assuming they've won tonight. If not, a couple of them wouldn't look as happy as they do, I don't think. Moyer, good serve. It's just going to be knocked back over. Now Putman will set up Mason, and she'll put the Thunder down. Kill by Mason. Good set by Putman. Summertown takes a 4-2 lead. Both points given up by Summertown on net calls. Back to serve is Moyer. Good swing right over the net, right in front of Moore. She can't handle it. That'll be a point for Summertown. Ace for Moyer. Good serve there. Caught the net just barely. I think Putman's tying her shoe here. Now we're ready. Moyer serves, a good one. Bird's there. Smith sets up Surratt. Hits it deep. Kelly's there. Putman. I'm not sure who the set was to, but Surratt said, I'll take it. And she kills it. Point for Coffman. Surratt again dominating the net. If you're Summertown, you're happy to see her go to the back row here. She'll set to serve. She gets a good serve on it. Kelly's there. Good pass. Pass is deep. Moyer's there. Good pass this time. Putman sets it a little bit too close. They can't dig it out. Bird tried to dig it out almost. It falls on her side. Good effort there by Bird. Mason going back to serve. Serve is deep and out. Hit the ball in, child. There's a big white square there that you get to hit in, and you hit it a foot out. Just hit it in. Against a good team, don't try anything crazy. Just hit the ball in. Bird back to serve. Good serve by Bird. Kelly's there, gets a good pass to Putman. Putman to Ava. Ava pushed it over. Ava's been dealing with a shoulder injury. I'm assuming that's why she's not hitting. Back set to Frank. She'll push it over. Smith was trying to hit it over, but caught the top of the net, and it fell back to her. Good effort there by Coffman and Summertown. This is Frank's back to serve, I believe. Good serve, back row. Smith sets up the outside, and it's going to be knocked into the net. If you're Summertown, now's the time to take advantage with Surratt on the bench, waiting on the rotation to get back to her. She's definitely a force at the net. Franks, good serve. Ace. Franks. 9-4. Summertown leads. Second set. Coffman did take the first set. Pretty packed house. Even got a good little student section down there for Summertown. Franks to serve. It's a good one again. And they are wearing number 12, Hayes, out. They've hit every one of them to her. We're going to get a timeout by Coffman early on. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, back in Summertown after the timeout by Coffman. Summertown leads 10-4 as Frank's back to serve again. She's reeled off, I think, 3 already. See if the timeout worked. She hits another good one. Bird can't handle it. It's going to go off her, out of bounds. Point for Summertown. Good serve there by Franks. If you're Summertown, this is what you want to see, a hot streak. Good serve, back row to ledge. Smith sets up the outside. It's a little low. Dug out by Putman. Good job by Coffman just to get that one over. As they'll take the point, back to serve is number 3, Wu, for Coffman. Good serve. Moyer's there. It's going to be hit into our bench. Got to make a good pass there. Can't give freebies. 11-6. Good serve there by Wu. Another good serve. Moyer digs it out. Putman hits that one over. Now Putman. That's Bria Hoffman comes in and knocks it over. That's a hit by 14. Nielsen for the point. I believe her dad is the awesome announcer for X Sports. Helps out sometimes. He was one of the first ones I listened to doing basketball, I believe. Wu to serve again. And that's deep. Luckily, they leave it alone. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but they did. And that was out of bounds. Good run there by Wu to get off a couple points. And if you're Summertown, this is who you want serving anytime, all the time. Jackie back to serve. Serve is a good one, and I jinxed her. Wide left. Now Surratt comes back into the game. She said playtime's over. To serve is Ledge, the libero. It's a good serve. Kelly's there. Passes up to Carden. Carden to Ava. Wu digs it out. Smith pushes it over. Ava to Putman. Putman to the outside to Moyer. Blocked by Surratt, but it's going to fall on their side. Point Summertown. Surratt got a good hand on that one, both hands, but just couldn't push it back. Kelly, good serve. Bird there, passes up. Smith digs it off the net. Putman to Mason. Mason will push. Somehow they keep it going. Mason puts her down at the net. Point Summertown. Good effort there by both of them, Smith and Mason. Got a sub. Brielle's going out. Frank's coming in. Kelly's back to serve. Kelly. Good serve. Bird. Smith hits it deep. Kelly trips over her foot. Manages to get back up. Mason. Oh. Pushed back over by Ledge. Putman sets up Moyer. Moyer throws it down. Ledge is there. Good pass. Now Smith. And that's going to go wide left. Oh, I thought it was out. I thought for sure Megan had to step back on that one. But we have really good line judges, so I'll go with whatever they say. Moore is back to serve. Said that a few times tonight. Summertown leads 14-9. Moore's serve is a good one. Jackie's there. Good pass. Putman sets up Moore in the middle. Gets a hit on it. Woo's there. Smith to the outside to Bird. She gets a hit on it. And we can't handle it. Point, Keel, Bird. That's a good swing by Bird. Moore back to serve again, trailing 14-10. Moore serve is a floater. Jackie's there, digs it out. Little help there. They get some. Mason pushed it over. Smith to the outside to Bird. Bird knocks it over. Kelly to Putman. Putman to the outside to Moyer. She's just going to hit that one over. Get it up in the middle to Surratt. Good kill by Surratt. Point, Coffman. 14-11. Moore back to serve again. If you're Summertown, you got to get out of this. Good serve to Mason. Mason to Putman. Putman back to Mason. I think they're going to say that didn't make it over, so it'd be 4 hits. Got a good swing on it, but wasn't high enough to get it over. Moore's serve again. Trailing 14-12. Summertown's got to wake up here. Good serve by Moore. Jackie's there. Putman to the outside to Mason. Can't handle it. Pushed it over. Smith to Bird. Good hit by Bird. Now Mason's just going to hit it over. Smith to the middle to Surratt. Tried to tip it. We were there. Kelly's going to knock it over. Woo's there. Smith pushes. Putman. Surratt blocked it, picked it back up, and then she's going to hit it in the net. I don't think Mason got a piece of that one, but we'll let her believe she did. Point, Summertown. Finally, Moore's not serving. Moore definitely putting her name in the hat for player of the game. Putman back to serve. Putman serve deep. Ledge is there. Moore saves it. I was going to say, if Surratt got that over, that would be very impressive. I think everybody came out all right down there. Good effort by all of Coffman's girls there. We're going to get a timeout from Coffman, looks like, 16-12. That'll be Coffman's second and final timeout. We'll take a break with them. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network. All right, we're back in Summertown as Putman's back to serve, leading 16-12 over Coffman. Second set. Coffman took the first. Little miscommunication there between the girls of Coffman, and that'll be an ace for Putman. Putman back to serve again, 17-12. Summertown leads. Putman's serve is a good one, but it's long. Almost looked like she punched that one. Sub for Coffman as Smith goes back to serve. Smith is the setter. Her serve is a good one. Jackie's there. Passes up to Putman. Putman can't get a set on it. Mason knocks it over. Little miscommunication. That's going to go in, and that's going to be point for Coffman. Looked like a couple of girls had a hand on that one. Not sure how that works, but it was in, though. Smith back to serve again. Good serve. Franks is there. And it's over. Carden puts a hand on it, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds. Point Summertown. Warriors back to serve now. 18-14. Haven't lacked any excitement here today in middle school. Warrior serve is a good one to Bird. Bird knocks it over. Battle at the net. Smith wins that one. Mason pushes it over. Saved by Warrior. It's going to fall in a hole and point Summertown. Smith won the battle at the net. Mason managed to get a swing on it, kept it alive, and then Moyer knocked it over, and it fell in a hole. Moyer back to serve, 19-14, Summertown leads. Moyer serve. Bird's there, dug out. Mason knocks it down. Kill, Mason. 20-14. Getting into the back stretch here. 5 to go if you're Summertown. Trailing 1-0. Moyer's serve is a good one. Ledge there, Smith. And Surratt can't knock that one over. Good effort there. One of the few mistakes Surratt's made tonight. It hit on the outside of the pole and didn't make it over. She's had an excellent night so far. Moyer back to serve again, 21-14. Serve is a good one. Moore's there. Mason's going to jump up and kill that one. They're going to call Mason for, I don't think she set the ball, so I don't know how that's not sure how that works. But it is what it is. Surratt, serve, Kelly, Putman to the outside to Jackie. We got to get a set on the ball and a good pass. Let's go, girls. We got to get something inbounds we can hit on. Just a little bit off. Surratt serve is a good one. Kelly's there. Battle at the net. Putman's going to knock that one out. Point Coffman. 21-17. Surratt trying to get on a hot streak here. Good serve. Kelly's there. Dug out. Putman. Mason knocks it over. Smith. I don't think that one got over. I'm not sure if we hit it or not. Good tip there. Good play. Mason with a kill. I hate to give her credit, but that was pretty. Putman did the jump set, and Mason was already in the air. Mason set to serve. It's a good serve. Back to ledge. Smith to the outside. To Nelson. Kill. Nelson. That's her second or third big kill at a really important time. 22-18, Summertown leads. This is much different than the first meeting they had this year. Bird is going to hit that one on the line, inbounds for an ace. 22-19. Good serve there by Maddie Bird. Bird back to serve again, trailing by 3. Swing on it is a good one. Kelly. Putman. Franks is there to knock it over. Set. Push. That should have been a double. No call. It's not going to make it over. It'll be a point for Coffman. So Coffman used their timeout early, and it's paid off as they mounted somewhat of a little bit of a comeback. 22-20. Bird set to serve again as she's on a hot streak. Jackie's there. Putman to Ava. Smith. Nielsen just gets it over. Kelly to Carden. Ava tips that one down. Saved by Bird. Nobody's going to hit the ball after Bird's great effort. A couple of the girls chased after it. Bird got her hands on it, knocked it back in. Easy play to knock it over, and nobody hit the ball. It's one of those tough ones. That's a middle school thing. You hate to see that. Good effort there by Coffman girls. Bird, good pass to Smith. Set to the outside, hit. Jackie's there. Putman. Ava will just push that one over. Moyer to Putman. Jackie. Good hit, Smith. Jackie, now Putman. Kelly comes up, knocks it over. Good volley here. Smith sets up Nielsen. That's going to go deep and out of bounds. Point Summertown, 24-20. Good volley there. Franks with a chance to end the second set and get it tied back at 1. Swing is a good one, Birds there. Smith sets up the outside, sets a little off. Jackie. Putman sets it up to Jackie. She gets a kill on it. Save, good job there by Coffman. Nielsen knocks it over. Moyer's there. Now Putman, nobody's there. Frank somehow manages to get it back in. Smith sets up the outside. She'll knock it over. Putman. We are out of sorts here. Ava's going to tip that one. Now Smith, somehow that's going to get over. Putman to Jackie. Jackie swing on it in the net. Good volley. (24-21). Woo's coming in to serve. It's been a nail biter. Good job there by Coffman on a couple of times. I'm not sure how they got it back over. Woo's serve. It's a good one. Kelly's there. Putman to Jackie. Good hit. Nielsen gets a hand on it. Smith's going to push it up. Nielsen's going to tip that one over. Point for Coffman, 24-22. Timeout, Summertown. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, back in Summertown. Coffman trails 24-22. They are up 1-0. Summertown just took a timeout with Wu back to serve again. Swing on it. It's good. Moyer can't handle it. Can't play it off the goal. You can play it off the ceiling, but not the goal. 24-23, I believe. Oh, wait a minute. We'll stay here as Lorelei Smith's over asking the referee. I'm not sure what she called. I thought she called it was out of bounds on us. Okay, 24-22. Not sure what that was about. But that's probably because I don't know enough about volleyball. Wu back to serve. It's a good one. Kelly's there. Gets it to Putman. Putman to the outside. Ava's just going to knock it over. Ledge is there. Smith sets it up. Outside. Gets a hit on it. Jackie to Putman. Back to Jackie. and that's out. 24-23. Summertown leads by 1. Second set, Coffman has fought back. This rotation's got to find a way to score a point here for Summertown. Wu set to serve. It's a good one. Kelly's there, can't handle it. Moyer, somebody's got to knock it over. Brielle does, and it's out of bounds. Wide left. So Wu has put them back in it. We'll get a timeout from Summertown. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Mid-South Barndominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, we're back. 24-24, all tied up. Second set. Coffman leads 1-0. Wu back to serve. She's reeled off, I think, 4 or 5 in a row here. She's going to look to keep it going. If you're Summertown, you've got to score in this rotation. Be a win by 2 here. Wu set to serve. Her serve is a good one. Back row, Moyer. Gets a good set on it. Hit down by Jackie. Dug out by Wu. Hit by Nielsen. Kelly's there. Another good pass. Set is too far over. Can't get a hit on it. They'll give it to her again. Ava's going to tip that one. Smith's there. And miscommunication by Coffman. Point Summertown. Summertown's bench got to be careful coming onto the floor. Yep. I believe that's what they'll call her for. Yellow card. I think it's going to go on the bench. And it does. Jackie set to serve, and I've said it every time she's back there. This is who you want to serve if you're trying to win a ball game. I think the bench thought it was Jackie's going to serve that one deep. I've jinxed her again. 25-25. I'd still take her back there. Back to serve is Ledge. I hope I'm saying that right. Serve is good. Kelly's there. Putman to the outside to Moyer. Good hit on it, and that's in. Kill for Moyer. Mason comes back in. Kelly back to serve for the game. For the match, anyway. Wu can't handle it. Ace. Kelly set. Summertown. We're all tied up at 1. 1 set apiece in a very exciting match so far. Stick around. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
It's one of our biggest sales of the year, the Stateline Furniture Labor Day Sale. Come shop our 3-acre showroom with Labor Day savings throughout. We have a huge amount of furniture in stock and ready to be delivered, featuring famous name brand furniture from all over the world. And all in-stock outdoor furniture is on sale now. Plus our huge selection of mattresses in stock and ready to go. Plus 0% financing is available and free delivery too. Don't you miss the Stateline Furniture Labor Day Sale.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
This is the X Sports Network.
We are back in Summertown, third and final set. This is for the win of all here. It will be a set to 15, and none other than Moore back to serve for Coffman. Swing is a good one, deep out of bounds. That is, I believe, her only error at the serve all night. So you can't blame her. That kid has had an outstanding night serving the ball. Putman for Summertown. Back to Moore. Can't handle it. Ace. Putman. 2-0. Putman back to serve again. In the net. We got to have serves inbounds if you're Summertown or Coffman. You can't. Both teams are good enough. If you give away points, you're going to regret it. Jackie can't handle that one. Ace. Smith. 2-2 early on, third set. Smith, serve, is a good one. Short, little floater, Bird's there. Oh, little fight over it. Surratt and Smith manage to get over it. Mason tips it, falls on this side. Smith sets up Bird. Bird knocks it over. Putman to Mason. She gets a hit on it. Smith is there, digs it out. Putman to the outside to Moyer and hits that one in the net. Surratt's presence there just makes people think twice about hitting it, I think. Smith can't get that one over. Point Summertown, 3-3. Back to serve is Moyer for Summertown. All tied up at 3. Serve is deep, out of bounds. I would hate to be our team in practice tomorrow. Surratt can't get that one over. Hits it under the net. Her first error, I believe, serving. Pressure could be getting to him. Mason now back. Let's see if she can hit one in bounds. Serve is close. Good. Ace Mason. 5-4, Summertown leads. That was flirting with that back line, Scout. Good serve there. Bird's there. Smith. 2-12, that's Hayes. Bird digs it out. Smith back to Bird. She gets a hit on it. And it's going to be blocked out of bounds by Ava. Howell, point, Coffman. Mason will take a seat as Ava came in. Bird back to serve now. It's a good serve. Franks hits it. The set was over the net. Jackie puts a left hand on it and gets it over. Good job there. Hayes. Now Franks pushed it outside to Jackie, and she can't get a hit on it. 6-5. Coffman leads. Oh, yep, 6-5. Bird back to serve again. Gets a good swing on it. Kelly. Good pass to Putman. Franks manages to get that one over. Pushed by Smith. Putman. A little bit of issue on the set and the hit there. Nobody gets a swing on it. Everybody just needs to calm down. 7-5. Coffman leads. Bird to serve again. It's a good one. Moyer's there. Passed up to Putman. Good pass. Jackie gets a hit on it. Nielsen there. Blocked it. Gets it back over. Now Putman. Ava's there. Smith sets up. Nielsen. Putman. Jackie just going to knock that one over. Ledge. Smith sets up the outside, and that's going to be out deep. That's 16. Mitchell. Lex coming in to serve. Franks will go out. 7-6. Coffman leads. Lex's serve is a good one. Dug out. Ava is there for the kill. Point, Summertown. 7-7. Lex's serve is good. Out. I thought that one hit the line. So point Coffman. Another error on serves. Now Wu set to serve. Summertown got stuck in this rotation earlier. Couldn't find a point. Ledge hits it over. Nobody hits the ball for Summertown. Point Coffman. Wu back to serve again. 9-7. Summertown hasn't had their best night. A lot of unforced errors. Wu. Good serve. Kelly's there. Good pass to Putman. Sets it outside to Howe. She'll tip it over. Mitchell there. Smith to Nielsen. Lex is there. Bad pass into the net. Putman can't handle it. We'll get a timeout by Summertown, trailing 10-7. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, back in Summertown, third final set here, 10-7. E.O. Coffman is leading Summertown. A lot of unforced errors for Summertown. Wu's serve is a good one. Lex is there, digs it out. Smith's going to set it up to the middle to Nielsen. She'll hit it deep and out. Regardless who wins, it's been a really, really good match by both sides. Both girls, group of girls doing an excellent job. Jackie back to serve. I'm not going to say anything. 10-8. Serve by Jackie. Bird's there. Goes all the way back over with it. Putman sets up. Moyer tipped. Lex is there. Good. Hits it over. Now Putman. Ava going to hit that one. Smith. And that's going to be in by Mitchell. Point. E.O. Coffman. Kill Mitchell. 11-8. E.O. Coffman leads. Ledge is up to serve. Good serve. Lex, pass. Putman has to chase that one down. Jackie hits it over. Mitchell, Smith to Mitchell. Hits. Kelly's there. Out of bounds. Timeout again, Summertown looks like. So 12-8. Summertown trails E.O. Coffman. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Back to school equals back to big savings at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Score 0% financing on select models and up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 1,500 trucks. Over 150 used vehicles, all priced to move and below market value. Need service? Our expert team is ready, and we've got loaner vehicles to keep you moving while we work. Hurry into Heritage Automotive, where the deals are hot and the savings are huge.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, back in Summertown as Summertown's taking their second and final timeout, trailing 12-8 in this third and final set as Ledge is back to serve again for Coffman. Coffman won the first, Summertown won the second, now we're in the third. Miscommunication there. Moyer knocks it back in. Lex going to hit that one over. Mitchell to Smith. Smith to Surratt. That's a throw. I would think that was a throw, but no call. Point, Coffman. Surratt continues her dominance at the net. Ledge set to serve again. Swings on it. It's a good one. Jackie passes up. Putman. Moyer. Bird digs that one out. Smith to Surratt. Hits it. Lex is there. Good pass. Putman to the outside. Moyer hits that one in the net. Point, Coffman. 14-8. Can't get out of the rotation. We got a sub coming from Summertown. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, we got a sub. Good practice swing, though, by Ledge. Lex goes out. Franks comes in. I think coach is just looking for some type of offense here. Ledge swinging on it. It's a good one. Jackie's there. Passes up to Putman. Putman to Howe. And that's in. Killed by Summertown. 14-9. It's now or never if you're Summertown. Mason comes back in for Howe. Kelly back to serve, the 6th grade. Librero gets a swing on it. It's a good one. It's a floater. Bird's there. Smith digs it out. Surratt. Putman digs it out. Mason tips it. Smith back to Surratt. Kill. Kelly there. Mason swings on it. Somehow dug out there by Wu. Franks to Putman. Mason pushes it. Wu's there. Smith now to Surratt. Franks is there. Big volley. Keeping it going. Franks knocks it over. Mason and Putman, good job digging it out. Smith to Mitchell. Hits it. Putman's there. Jackie. Hit over by Moyer. Now Ledge. Good volley. Smith to Surratt. Hits it deep back row. Kelly's there. To Mason. To Putman. Moyer gets a hit on it and gets a kill. Good volley there by both sides. 14-10. Summertown trails. Coffman 1 point away. Kelly back to serve again. Gets a swing on it. It's a good one. Wu's there. Moyer to Putman. Putman back to the outside to Moyer. Tip. Smith's there. And Ledge mishandles it. Thought somebody was on the outside. Point, Summertown. Timeout, Coffman. Leading 14-11. We'll take a quick break with them. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back in Summertown, Kelly back to serve. Hits it deep. Good one, Birds there. Smith sets it up to the outside of Surratt. Gets a hit on it. Kelly digs it out. Putman going to hit it to the outside to Moyer. Moyer will knock it over. Ledge is there. Smith now to Surratt. Hit deep out. Point Summertown. 14-12. Coffman 1 point away. Summertown trying to make a comeback. Kelly serve is a good one. Ledge digs it out. Smith to, I believe that's not Mitchell. Blocked by Surratt. Moyer pushed it over. Smith now to Surratt. Gets a hit on it. Kelly's there. Dug out. Mason pushed it over. Somehow dug out. Not sure about that one. Smith punches it. Now it's hit. Jackie's there. Putman to Mason. And she hits it out. Game, set, match. Coffman. So that'll even the season series 1-1 as Coffman comes into Summertown and takes the win. Excellent job by both sides. You got to be excited if you're Summertown or Coffman about the future of volleyball in Lawrence County. Both very good job. Both good sets of girls, good sets of coaches. Good effort here tonight as Coffman gets the better of Summertown in 3 sets. So for Kevin Wright, Guthrie Mason, we appreciate you joining us, and we'll see you next time. This is Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.